This is a special honor. I feel it in my bones. I hope and pray I can be worthy of the trust you've given me. I'll do my best to do that. And let me comment a minute on the heated debate that we've had here in the Senate on my nomination and others. It was an intense election, there's no doubt about that. There have been strong feelings expressed during the election and throughout this confirmation process. And some of the times we have philosophical disagreements, just sincere disagreements about policy, what's right and what's wrong, what the law says, what it doesn't say. I believe words ought to be given fair and plain meaning. Words aren't tools that can be manipulated to make it say what you want it to say. I believe words have objective meaning. So we have sometimes differences about that. But that's what elections are about. And I've always liked the debate. I've always enjoyed participating in this great body where we are free to speak and be able to advocate for the values that we have. But I don't think we have such a classical disagreement that we can't get together. I've always tried to keep my disagreements from being personal. I've always tried to be courteous to my colleagues. Still, tension is built in the system, right? It is there. And the plain fact is that our nation does have room for Republicans and Democrats. That's what freedom is all about. I'm fairly firm, I gotta say, in my convictions, but that doesn't mean that all of us have to agree on the same thing. We need latitude in our relationships. And so let's agree on what we can agree on, and I suggest that to my colleagues as I leave here and take action where we can agree on things. But denigrating people who disagree with us, I think, is not a healthy trend for our body. Reconciliation is important. We ought to do that in this body. We ought to try to fight for our values and not give an inch. You don't have to back down if you believe you're right, and you should not back down. But there are ways that we can get along personally, and I would say that would be my prayer for this body, that in the future maybe the intensity of the last few weeks would die down and maybe somehow we get along better. I hereby give notice that I will retire from the office of the United States Senator for the state of Alabama. Therefore, I tender my resignation at 11:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 8, 2017. Thank you all. I'm honored to be with you.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.